Yeah, the Home Depot people know their stuff.
Every time.
Dude will be sitting like in the washer dryer section at a computer 8 hours a day. You walk up to him and you're, where's potting soil? He's like, aisle 23, base 6. It's going to be eye level. And you're like, wow.
I could give you the left, right on that if you want.
Yeah, I could literally spin me around in 30 circles. I can find it to you.
Blindfold me, feed me 4 shots of vodka, spin me around on the baseball bat. I can
knock
show
me
you.
out.
Yeah.
I could wake up from a drunken stupor.
I'll wake up in the hospital. Just give me a compass. I can tell you where that fucking soil's
He
at.
wakes up in the hospital. He's like, oh yeah, I took 6 rights and 11 lefts, and I'll tell you what order right now.
Okay, yeah, he's still in a coma. 6 rights, dude. Come on.
What if you had to fight one person in your neighborhood every year in order to keep your house? You go into the neighborhood barbecue or like block party, and you're looking around, you're like, man, yeah, and you're talking to your buddy, you're like, yeah, I fought her, fought him.
Remember that time?
That guy whipped my ass. But yeah, no, we fought it out, you know, just squashed the beef that we had. He's my next door neighbor.
Yeah, that's my
and, you know, invited him over for breakfast next day.
Right. No, it's true.
Yeah, wined and dined him.
Things escalated pretty quick. You know, we're neighbors.
Turns out it was enemies to lovers.
Yeah, a spoonful of sugar. Yeah, come over, make cookies. All of a sudden, our clothes are on the ground.
What if everyone had to change their name to accurately describe what they do all the time? So you're at a dinner party and you're
like Diddy.
Greetings, fellow castaways. We're the Owinski brothers, and welcome to the Riff Raft. This is the podcast where we have the conversations you'd hear on a lifeboat, riffing on anything. Each one of us has questions and topics we bring to the table, kind of, which we riff and rant on. I'm Nate.
This is Keenan.
This is Andrew.
What if there was a required work week of 120 hours?
Well, everyone's dead.
Great.
Yeah,
Next
question. Incredible.
No.
120 hours, and people just don't sleep. People just work all the time. Okay, there are 168 hours in a week.
All right.
And then 120 of those go straight to work.
So what kind of work?
Yeah, would it be like if you work at McDonald's now, you're just working 120 hours at McDonald's?
Who the fuck is running through this McDonald's? Jeez, is their job going through McDonald's? Golly.
First of all, there'd be no jobs.
Yeah.
You like that? You just put 50% of America, actually 60%, 80% of America out of their job.
Why?
Why?
Because everybody's working harder
everyone's
now.
working
Because
harder?
if there's an engineer, you don't need a second. You don't need a second manager. You already got one manager working 120 hours.
Here's the thing, you do.
That's true,
because the quality of work has plummeted so badly. They're doing 120 hours a week of work that's horrible.
It would be, I guess, because they'd all be stressed out and everyone have bags under their eyes.
You just got to keep hitting those numbers.
Gotta hit those numbers. Otherwise, what? You're just homeless? Like, price of everything's
You're paid like $2 an hour.
Yeah. Just have to work.
Well, 120 hours a week is... Jamie, pull up how much 120 hours.
120 hours in a week.
How many hours do you have left over? 48 hours.
48 hours to sleep.
To sleep.
Because that's all you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
2 days off, literally, your brain shuts off, and then 120 on.
You have about 7 hours to yourself every single day.
Okay, so you just
Wait,
sleep.
what? Really?
Why?
You sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep those 7 hours?
No one can do 120 hours consistently. You'll die. What the fuck? It's not gonna happen.
You just have to sleep.
No, you can't. You can't physically stay awake for 120 hours and then just sleep 2 hours. That's not how the human brain works.
No, you get 7 hours a day of sleep, and then you're working
7 hours a day.
Yeah. So, 7 hours.
120 hours on. So, but like, you're gonna eat? Are you gonna? No, okay. That's how you die then. Unless you're working at McDonald's and you're just snacking on fries all day. Which is probably meta. Everyone just wants the fast food jobs.
Yeah, just so that they can eat.
So they can sneak fries when no one's
It's the
looking.
only way to stay alive. Hey, yeah, we're hiring. It's 1,000 applications.
It's like the 1930s all over again. Yeah. Unions are striking.
Dude,
people are lining up outside of factories.
Yeah. No, that was.
Put me to work.
Put me to work. Those videos where they'll crack the door open, like 10 dudes will just slide in there. Be like, no, everybody, go fuck yourselves. It's all we need.
The easiest job to get would be like surgeon. Like no one would want that.
Oh man, 120 hours of stress.
The hardest job to get would be McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, you can do open heart surgery.
Show up to your interview in a suit, just trying so hard to get your McDonald's fry job.
Put together this burger for me. Think you could do that 120 hours a week?
He's breaking out like the watchmaker eyeglass.
He's got like all these knives in a leather case. He's opening up.
He's got a leather apron on.
Cut it perfectly. McDonald's is back to its former glory.
Man. What happened? Such a fall from grace.
You get your food out in like an hour. Everybody's really taking their time, really milking it.
Really milking those burgers.
Perfect burgers, though.
Perfect burger.
Yeah, but it's ice cold.
Yeah.
It'll take it so long since it got off the grill.
Sitting out,
It's just been straightening it up for like 30 minutes.
They got like calipers and laser levels. Make sure this burger's mint.
Yeah, I like that idea.
No, I think
say we get to it. I mean,
really
there's so many people that just don't have jobs, and
I think they'd have a lot of fun going there for 120 hours a week,
and then probably dying at the dumpster.
But I mean, the people that go to jobs, like I've gone into like paint stores and stuff, places where it's like relatively way more laid back. You go in there, and people they're just hanging out all day. You know?
Oh yeah. No, you go to Office Depot. Those guys aren't.
True.
They don't have a job. I walked in there because I got flyers recently, and I walk up to the guy, and he's like spacing out. I'm like, "Hey, I have an order. I have like a package that you guys, I think, printed here in the store." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And he's like,
"Really? Me too."
There's 2 packages on the counter. I see them, and I just like watch him fumble around like half the store till he comes back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's right here." And I'm like, what the fuck? You serious, dude?
Or have you ever like walked in the Best Buy and there's like the podium in front of the doors where there's like the help manager.
Yeah, the guy is standing there waiting to answer whatever question you might have.
Right. Yeah. And then there's like 8 other employees just like in a group circle just talking.
Yeah. And they're
just kicking it. One of them's got a joint.
Just chopping it up. Yeah.
There's a campfire in the middle.
They're boiling water on a campfire. Hey, I need a laptop.
Just throwing old devices into it.
Yeah.
They just don't care in Best Buy. The thing is, that's what happens when you have an inventory that can't expire.
Yeah.
The only reason it would expire is because no one's buying it. But you don't have to like, oh, these pens, they expire in a week. And
yeah, the ink's going bad.
You just have to make sure they're still there.
Right.
After some guy in 60 hoodies walks in, might be sneaking stuff into his clothes, walks out again.
So they're basically just security. That's probably why. That's all they're doing is just like, yeah, can I help you out? Or can I just like watch you from a couple aisles over?
Yeah, let me know if you need anything. And even if you do, I don't really know where it might be.
I recently went and got mics for some stream, and the dude like went to 2 different aisles, and he's like, "Oh, there they are. Someone put them in the wrong spot." Like they're running it like crap.
Everyone's clueless.
No, those stores are they're a dying breed. They're gonna be gone soon, like our Blockbusters and stuff.
You know who could make a fortune is someone who knows where everything is in Costco.
Oh, I know.
He'd literally like, hey man, I'm looking for this, 50 cents or whatever, and just like hand him
it's bad.
He's like literally right over there, halfway down. I know exactly where it is. That's where you go.
All the Home Depot people and all the Costco people need to switch.
Yeah, the Home Depot people know their stuff.
Every time.
Dude will be sitting like in the washer dryer section at a computer 8 hours a day. You walk up to him and you're, where's potting soil? He's like, aisle 23, base 6. It's going to be eye level. And you're like, wow.
I could give you the left, right on that if you want.
I could literally spin me around in 30 circles. I could find it to you.
Blindfold me, feed me 4 shots of vodka, spin me around on the baseball bat. I can
knock
show
me
you.
out.
Yeah.
I could wake up from a drunken stupor.
I'll wake up in the hospital. Just give me a compass. I can tell you where that fucking soil's
He
at.
wakes up in the hospital. He's like, oh, yeah, I took 6 rights and 11 lefts, and I'll tell you what order right now.
Okay, yeah, he's still in a coma. 6 rights, dude. Come on, just...
No. He's like, first a left, then a right, then a right, then a left, then a right, then a left, then a left, then a left. Guys,
you go straight.
GPS. He's like, he's right. He's nailing it.
Oh my gosh.
Longitude, latitude.
Yeah.
All these Costco people are lined up in front of his hospital bed, taking notes.
Where's the hummus?
Where's the hummus? Yeah, even the Home Depot people know Costco really well.
It out in Morse code.
Yeah, he's in coma.
Yeah.
He's blinking it out to him. Man, he's great at his job.
Gosh.
No, it's scary though.
People at Costco should start wearing those aprons, you know? Get some name tags on them.
Says I have no clue where the fuck anything is.
Dude, I've gone into Costco. The people that work there look pissed, like always.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a nice middle-aged lady at the register. Those are the only like happy people.
Register people are nice.
The register people are nice. Everybody walking around. Like I've walked at 2 separate occasions. I walked around Costco. I saw a guy that worked there. He was walking by me. I was like, hey, do you know where like this like really like peanut butter is? Something like really easy. And he's like, I don't know. And he keeps walking.
Like, no
he doesn't
shit.
even look at me. He just kept walking. I don't know. He, like these people.
He's like, no shit, I'm looking for the same thing. Yeah, can you help me out? Yeah, I got no idea. We were at Costco today, and we're checking out, and then for some random reason, the dude starts ringing a giant cowbell, and he's one of the cashiers. And we look up, everybody looks up because this thing's loud as fuck.
And there's a cow there.
Yeah, and there's a cow as well. Yep, ringing a human bell.
I don't know. And he's beating a human over the head with a bell.
What the fuck was that for, though? I want to look it up now.
It was probably because someone like donated to something.
That's so dumb.
Panda Express does that.
Caught a shoplifter, and that's the bell they put around their neck.
If you donate to like Red Cross at Panda Express, they'll go like ding, 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 and then the whole kitchen will thank you. It's actually pretty fun.
Why do Costco?
And like a lot of people donate. Like
What the? You donate, and then everybody all just turns on a dime and thank you.
No, like thank you.
Wow, thank you. There's a guy in the bathroom. He's like opening the door, pants around his ankles. Thank you.
Thank you.
Close it again.
3 rings or continuous ringing. Someone is used to signal more urgent help or to call attention for multiple reasons, depending on the store's internal system. I don't know.
That's crazy.
It was probably like, yeah, coupon or something.
Low
like,
key medieval, but I'm here for it.
That's the manager to my aisle.
Yeah. I guess.
That's actually smart.
Which, I mean, a cowbell seems a little overkill. I feel like just wear a little headset and just beep, give them a beep. You know?
I think everyone should know how to play an instrument, and they just play the opening riff to a particular song. You got a keyboard right next to you. And
yeah, he breaks out a bass guitar. Hold on one second. He's tuning in. I got to get my manager over here.
I got to call the right manager. He only responds to AC/DC.
It only responds to Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
I got a bill check. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 second. Oh, yeah. Barry. Yeah, he plays the harp.
He's got a
big old harp next to his place.
You got a coupon? Sorry. He starts
drum set.
32 drum set. 32-piece drum set. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, the sticks.
Whip 3, 2, and everybody needs help at the same time. They all just start playing a song.
I'll cue you in.
I'll cue you in. There's another guy in like the booth. He's like got his headphones on. Yeah,
MOD to front. Got a manager.
You know, manager's just breakdancing next to him, not even doing his job.
I fucking hate this store. It takes 1 hour to check out.
There's a guy running out with a 72-inch flat screen. Everybody's just jamming.
Just trying to get the manager's attention.
He's stealing.
All the people all the people doing the sample plays are backup vocals.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the highway now.
That'll be $3.50. I just won a Gatorade. I had a $1 Gatorade coupon.
Sorry, it's my first job. I need help with everything.
My first job. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that would be pretty fire. But
Yeah.
what if there was a gym where the equipment got progressively more dangerous the buffer you were?
Oh.
So after like 6 months, they're like, all right, you can only use like the super dangerous treadmill, and you can only be lifting these rocks in the back. And
Yeah, you got a tightrope walk over this pond of crocodiles
yeah, you got to do
curls.
calisthenics in the lion cage.
Like how, like there's bench press and then there's Smith machine, where like Smith machine's guided or whatever, and so it won't kill you if it falls.
Right.
Yeah. So they just keep upping the ante.
All the bench press barbells have been dipped in oil.
Everything's slick as fuck.
Better have that grip strength.
Yeah, this is to make sure you're not cheating. All right.
You're benching behind curtains so no one knows if you need help or not. You're like, I can't breathe.
Where's the willpower? Come on.
You're thrashing.
Thrashing around. Oh, I don't hear.
You're on a.
He's not calling a spot.
You get handcuffed to something until you finish.
Until you max it out. You can pump the max weight.
Yeah, you're on the leg press, and it's just like, it just gets heavier every push you do. And you're like, oh, shoot. And then it just drops it all at once. Snaps your legs.
And you die.
And then it kills you.
I think, there is a market for it. You'd get a couple of successful people, but everyone else would end up crushing themselves to death.
Well, do you think that the people who don't go to the gym, usually that would be their incentive? They're like, oh my gosh, I get easy gym.
Mm-hmm.
I get to do
it'd still be regular gym.
Yeah,
I get to do push-ups on regular ground and not a bed of nails.
Yeah,
it's just so nice.
I gotta go to the gym to do push-ups.
Yeah, I go to. I gotta.
Okay, then consider this.
Like doing the ab workout.
What if you had to fight one person in your neighborhood every year in order to keep your house? You didn't have to win the fight.
Oh, you just had to fight them?
You just had to fight them for like 5 minutes.
You get to pick who you're fighting?
Oh.
No, it's a random draw every single year.
Okay.
And is this like to the death, or is it just like a fucking?
No, it's like a 5 minute no holds barred, and you have to put in some effort.
Okay.
So 1 year you could just get someone's child, and you're like, I don't want to do this, man.
Actually, if you win, you get 2 months free
tax
for your house. What does that sound?
It's fucking rolling cloud manager. Don't worry about it.
It's so great. It's awesome.
Love it. Fucking plugins, third party.
But yeah, no, that's how the fighting works.
Right. I could see myself doing it. I just meet everybody in the neighborhood, really size them up before I buy a house, and be like, okay, yeah, I can take everybody. I can do it. Yeah.
You only get to know you only see the names. You don't get a photo of them or anything.
Okay.
Before
they're like, Darlene, yeah, I could probably take on Darlene. Yeah, it should be fine. So you're like,
if fight day comes around, Darlene walks out.
Darlene is jacked as hell.
Ooh, yeah.
She's like, yeah, but go to the gym. They've been trying to kill me every time I go there, but it's not working.
I've had this house for 50 years. I ain't losing this shit.
My mortgage payments are nothing.
I've had this house free for 50 years. The HOA fucking hates me. Yep.
Everyone would get so good at fighting.
Yeah. Would be like spar masters.
You'd also get to know each other pretty well. Like imagine going to the barbecue.
I'll say.
Going to the neighborhood barbecue or like block party. Mm-hmm. And you're looking around. You're like, man, yeah. And you're talking to your buddy. You're like, yeah, I fought her. Yeah. Fought him.
Remember that time?
That guy whipped my ass.
Yeah, you got a good deal on that backyard, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So mowed his lawn for a week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
For a week, for a month.
But yeah, no, we fought it out, just squashed the beef that we had. He's my next door neighbor.
Yeah, that's
and,
my brother.
Invited him over for breakfast next day.
Right.
No, it's true.
Yeah, wined and dined him.
Things escalated pretty quick. You know, we're neighbors.
Turns out it was enemies to lovers.
Yeah, a spoonful of sugar. Yeah, come over, make cookies. All of a sudden, our clothes are on the ground. It was great.
Soon we were just wearing aprons.
Yeah, bro, using flour as lube is absolutely diabolical.
They really stuck to the cooking kink, didn't they?
Chafe City in this motherfucker.
Yeah. We were in a lot of pain. It felt like we were fighting again.
Yeah, we walked down there looking like colossal titans from Attack on Titan. It was bad. It was bad.
Skin and bones.
Yeah, no, but it was good. You know, I think everybody should fight each other. I think everybody should have an opportunity to fight each other. You got
wants to fight
Marilyn on the corner, just this really old 90-year-old lady.
Oh yeah.
She's got like reconstruction every year.
She keeps getting fucked up. Oh, great.
She's like, I hope I get somebody as old as me this
I hope
year.
someone kills me this year. I hope someone
I
hits
don't even care about my house payments.
Yeah, I hope someone hits me with a rock. Please fight dirty.
Yeah, no weight class. Everybody it's just luck of the draw.
Oh.
It would suck. Welcome to the gulag.
Welcome to the goon log.
Oh, goon log. Well, I mean, everybody would probably be watching it too.
Oh, that'd be a national event.
It's facts. Any prompts, Keenan?
No, I just typed into Chat GPT. Tell me something funny.
Okay.
So here, let's try and set up a scene. A military scene.
Okay, a military scene.
Okay, Nate, you're the sergeant. Andrew
Fantastic. Love it.
Andrew and I are grunts.
Yep.
Okay. And we didn't clean the toilets well enough.
Yep. We pooped in them.
We pooped in them harder.
Golly.
Sergeant, we pooped in them.
Okay, so...
And we pooped in them hard.
Are you in the barracks and I'm walking in?
Yeah.
And you're both just like hanging out?
Just hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm smashing her, you know. It was whatever, right. You know. I didn't see her again. She was kind of a bag, but... Oh.
10 hot!
Sergeant.
Johnson!
That's me.
Who was on latrine duty?
Well, I mean, you could say...
Answer me now!
It was me, Sergeant!
What about you, Johnson?
His name's Johnson, too?
Yes! Johnson, like the vaccine!
Okay.
Sorry.
I think you're a Johnson, Sergeant.
Why the fuck are you laying down in your barracks?
Well, I was talking to him about how I was smashing this thing.
And you thought you had done an adequate job cleaning the latrines? Get on the floor and give me 20!
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Count them down! I'll do them right next to you! I'll do 40, I'll match you!
6, 7, 8, 9.
I have seen my grandmothers do more. Don't stop! I didn't say to quit stopping.
11.
Did you hear anything,
12.
Corporal? No, he didn't.
13, 14.
Continue. I'm waiting.
I think you look like a fucking dog,
Give
sir.
me 20 more.
Fuck you, sir. Fuck you, respectively. I'm gonna take a shit in your bed. And
Court martial.
fuck. Damn it. I'm gonna fucking murder you, Sergeant.
Shove both my feet up your asses and wear you like a couple of...
do it. Do it.
I'll wear you like...
Do it.
Like a couple of autistic flip-flops.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I saw that one somewhere. It's all right.
Okay, yeah. Hey, at least
That was a real military story.
Oh, where's that from?
Some sergeant said it at one point.
Did you read that somewhere?
Yeah. I
In a
went
book?
No, these were articles on Quora. You can find some pretty interesting stories on Quora.
As long as you read it.
Soldiers have pretty tasteful writing. The ones that are smart enough to spell actual sentences can make some pretty funny stuff on Quora.
Holy
Sorry.
Yeah, because mostly everybody in the military is a fucking idiot.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Am I?
Spell this for me, cat.
No. I have a lot of respect for the people that go into the military. If we're 100% honest.
I'd get chewed up, spit out in the military. They would fuck me over in there. They would turn me into a machine. You know how there's a part of it where it breaks you, right? Because I mean, you become a part of the unit.
Yeah.
In a part of the machine.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be a cog in no time.
Well, that's why the SEALs do so well because, I can't speak from experience, but
here's why us SEALs really go out there.
The SEALs they witness too many horrible things to not be messed up after. Like that's basically how it goes for every single Navy SEAL.
Yeah. No, the whole there was a time where I was like, oh, people thanking people in the military for their service. It is a real thing. Where I was like, I don't know why they thank them, but then I learned it. No, there's some fucked up shit that goes on, right?
No.
Yeah.
Golly, I gotta go outside.
No, I watched The Punisher, and I was like,
Okay, yeah, some real experience here.
Put it into perspective for you.
Television.
I pretty much did it.
Yeah,
You pretty much did go to war.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
did the whole.
What was your war
Oh,
experience?
It was bad.
Right.
Was it Raising Cane's?
Right.
Yeah.
Raising Cane's.
There was a time I burned my hand, and
Oh man.
they were thanking me for my service.
And then I got
Wow.
yelled at. Yeah. Yeah. They thanked you. They gave me a
It was
couple
like you were
chicken
invading
fingers.
Normandy
I
all
got
over
a purple
again.
chicken finger.
Yeah.
You got the purple chicken finger.
And we commemorate.
You got the Friar of Honor.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
No, I could understand it. I mean, I respect people that aren't like you.
Yeah. Basically the opposite of this whole deal.
Whatever you are, I have respect for whatever you aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
What if
Yes.
courtroom trials were decided by who could get the jury to laugh the hardest?
Comedians are just criminals.
Yeah, they're lawyers now.
The Joker walks in there. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, but here's the thing: you can only talk about the case. You can't just say jokes.
What?
You'd
Okay,
be
but you-
insulting them.
You're just like ad-libbing or something.
Yeah, you're doing crowd work with the jury.
Where do you work, huh? Where do you? What's your job?
Constrained. No talking to the jury.
Hey, let's
Don't
go.
answer that. Strike everything you just heard. Had nothing to do with the case. He was just talking about his car for 30 minutes.
You know, what is the judge kind of looks a little dumb, doesn't he? The judge is so dumb. He parked.
Contempt of court.
Oh, come on, Your Honor.
Oh, come on, lighten up, man.
Come on, your boner. I mean, your boner. Sorry. That's my bad.
Another contempt of court.
Yeah.
You're at 38 counts of contempt of court.
Yeah, but I'm getting off scot-free.
I have this thing in the bag, though.
Yeah, best lawyer ever.
Got like 19 laughs just this half hour.
Yeah, no, I'm killing right now.
I need to cross-examine, by the way. And I call my first witness, the judge. Your Honor, please step down. Yeah. Has that ever happened where the judge is the witness?
No.
I guess I guess that can't work.
There's something called too close to the case. Yeah. It's literally the judge.
The judge is being cross-examined.
Yeah. Your Honor, where were you on the night? What the fuck is going on here?
No, I think we would see just how. I mean that's what it is, right? You're making a performance for the jury to convince them of something.
Yeah.
You're not trying to get as many laughs as possible. You're trying to get as many votes as possible.
Right.
It's just a different type of performance at that point.
I mean, yeah. So you could just be completely lying, though. There's no right or wrong. It's just, hey, look over here, fella. Here's a goofy face.
He's got like a twirly hat on.
Ooh, he goes in juggling on a unicycle. Hey, whoa there. Hey, nice beard, lady.
You like it.
Do you think that we could, like, how long would it take us to eat all these? For our audio listeners, there's a giant peanut butter pretzels bin on the table.
I would be horrified if we ate that in
2 hours?
less than
I think we could-
3 hours.
Less than 3
3
I feel
hours?
like if we tried, we could do it in an hour. Like water,
Let's
we
see.
all had water. We could,
You could.
I think we could crush it.
You think you would feel well?
Oh hell no! I'm just saying if it's possible.
It's
Yeah.
like
You might like you're gonna
it's
push
6,000, 7,000 calories,
Okay, 7,000.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
well within a calorie intake.
224 grams of protein.
200. Oh. So everybody's doing how much protein?
That's only 80 grams. per
Only 80
person.
grams. So it's
That's fire though. That's a whole.
your sodium though. I think you might get like overdose on sodium.
No.
It would
80
be
grams.
like 9 liquid IVs.
Just think about it.
All
I
at
mean,
once.
with water.
Because it's 10% of your daily sodium for just one serving.
I'm saying with water.
And there's 56 servings. You know how much sodium and salt you'd be eating?
If you balance it with some water, you're chilling.
No, like it would get into your blood. Like you would get like some kind of blood poisoning.
I think. Yeah. I'm getting a message in a bottle, though.
Right.
This part of the show is called Message in a Bottle. Before we begin every episode, we take 5 minutes, a little bit more this time, to write out an ad.
No, these are our. One of them's a sponsor. One of them is our first sponsor.
One of them is a sponsor. They send us an ad to read.
Yep.
You have
We
to guess.
dolled it up a little bit.
You have to guess which one it is. I can restart that and just edit it out.
Yeah, it's whatever.
This part of the show is called Message in a Bottle, but we've replaced what we typically do, which is take 5 minutes to write out a paragraph based off of a seed word in an attempt to make everyone laugh, and instead we have ad reads. So they sent us a few ads, local companies, and they have local products, and now we're going to eat them.
First on the show, it's actually a milestone. We're pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I can kick us off if we'd like.
Sure. Keenan,
Our first sponsor is from Helper Now. Helper Now is a service that allows you to drop off your screaming toddlers at a trusted location without the hassle of setting up a time to do it. Our 24/7 service staff is compiled of 6,000 random homeschooled girls with braids, glasses, and 17 horses trailing behind them. They make $5 an hour and have posters of the Jonas Brothers on their closet walls, even though their mothers think the Jonas Brothers are demons from Sheol. These girls will take care of your screaming children, you idiots. 6,000. We have an army. We'll take care of all your kids and all the time. Call 1-800-FUCK-MY-ASS for details. Yeah, it's a local company, and they have...
Local company.
It's a service that not a lot of people have a corner on, and I think that's why they're going to do well. We're happy they reached out to us.
Definitely
So
niche market.
Thank you, Helper Now.
Sure. I'll go next. Let's see what we got. Tornado vacuums. Their top-of-the-line model... MXQ WBL-CD LSD B9 4200 has the static pressure capabilities of up to 500 meters per second.
Reputable.
That means don't stick your penis in it. It comes at the price of $20, taxes and tips not included. Big Tornado vacuums, as they say, suck it till the end.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
Tornado vacuums, yeah. They're going to send us a free one in the mail, actually.
Yeah.
And it was hard not to stick my penis in it. I understood why. Because there's I think they had a lot of complaints with users sticking the wiener in the hole.
Yeah, well, a lot of complaints and a lot of reverse complaint. 5-star reviews.
5-star, yeah, that's true.
Because of it.
A lot of kinky motherfuckers out there. Anyway.
All right, and our last sponsor is sponsored by Everwhite, the only toothpaste you'll ever need. This is an all-in-one preservative.
There we go.
Wait 1 second,
Bang,
people.
bang.
Preservative. I think you spelled that wrong.
I did.
Will clean you so good it burns. It will basically bleach your mouth and decay your insides, but you will have supermodel features in no time. Excuse the root, rotting gums, and the horrible breath, please. We're working on the recipe, okay? It's just bleach and mustard. But it's good for a quick suicide. And the tube looks good because the whole budget went to marketing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, right. up and coming toothpaste company. I just saw them on TikTok. They reached out and they were more than happy to supply us with a year's supply of bleach and mustard.
You can only get on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Yeah, only on Facebook Marketplace from this guy named Hiova.
Yeah.
Hiova is selling it by the batch. He's got a big old barrel of it. Anyway, go ahead.
Obviously local to Phoenix.
Yep.
What if everyone had to change their name to accurately describe what they do all the time? So you had a dinner party and you're
like Diddy. Staring you in the face.
Hey, my name's Diddy.
My name's Diddy. Guess what I do? Guess what I'm about to do to you?
Get the fuck away from me. Jeez, Louis. I get it. All right. Yeah.
Sounds like our one character.
Hey, my name's Carjacker. I jack cars. Not like that.
I just love my car. I'm kissing his car all over.
Oh,
that one psycho.
Dude, leave it for the garage. Come on.
Carjacker. Yeah, get a garage.
Get a garage, you fiend. Jeez Louise. Just blowing the exhaust pipe. There's something special about the image of someone blowing an exhaust pipe, man.
Putting their lips around it, you
Putting
mean?
their lips around it and like sucking fumes out of a running engine.
It's just the grossest thing ever. Like it's just filthy. You've never touched an exhaust pipe that was like clean, you know?
Oh no, nobody's got a shiny one.
What about a hydrogen car?
A hydrogen car. What you got?
You talking about Stanley Meyer, the guy that invented the water-powered car?
There have been
there's hydrogen fuel cell powered cars. And
I don't believe you.
Water just
lying.
comes out of the exhaust pipe.
He's insane.
Lock him
Shoot
up.
him. Hang him. Burn him.
We should call Andrew. Andrew's new name is Psycho Nut Job, who thinks cars are run by hydrogen.
Come on, they're only gas and
This
oil.
guy.
Okay.
Hydrogen
Oil
cars.
is everything. Hydrogen cars.
Yes.
He's a heretic.
Hey.
Our world would not run without gasoline.
He's a
and
witch.
metals.
No, they died.
We gotta
Unfortunately.
burn him.
Dude, there was a guy that's been going around TikTok and he says he turns plastic. He has a plastic car. Or not a plastic car, but let me rephrase that.
It's got a little Tykes.
It's got a little Tykes car. He's a real legend. No, he created a way, and of course, it's probably 100% fake because he's got like this whole gimmick going on.
Yeah, this guy's gonna die in 10 days.
He's
if it's
wearing
real.
a suit and it's all green. He looks like the Riddler kind of.
Oh my gosh.
And he's always in the hood and he's always like presenting it to like people in like the ghetto or whatever. I don't know. Maybe not the ghetto, but yeah, he says his car runs on plastic and he'll like burn water bottles and like his car will run.
Those fumes must be terrible.
Marty McFly
No,
type
I don't know.
stranger. What the?
So he's just gassing the hood with like
he's
carcinogenic fumes.
It's like he's driving around in a full hazmat suit.
It runs. It runs.
It runs, and every flower he passes just wilts immediately.
It's just buildings losing pieces of brick.
Buildings losing pieces of brick.
Everyone's just got
taking
lung
their kids
cancer.
off the street. Yeah, I think so.
Everyone's like, "Oh, here he comes! Kids, get the fuck inside and into the bunker."
His car's like really ratchet too.
Yes.
It's like first generation Ford, like no roll cage, no nothing.
It's like billowing out yellow smoke.
4 different wheels. It's barely moving forward. He's like fiddling with the gears like crazy because he can't get it to torque just right.
Yeah,
He's got to lean to one side just to make sure the oil spills into like the combustion.
He built it around his body weight. That's just a framing issue.
No, he like built it and he has to lean the chassis of the entire car just to make sure that like it's gravity fed. He's like, I'm low on fuel.
Oh my
Gotta just lean out this way really hard.
He's just shoveling Legos into his car.
It's running clean because I got that ABC plastic running through it. What's it called? What's Legos made out of?
Oh no, nerd.
No, Nate knew this.
ABS.
ABS plastic.
ABS plastic.
ABS plastic. Highest plastic on the market. Run your car. Run
good
your
plastic.
kids.
So that guy's name would be Guy with Plastic Car.
Yeah, plastic car guy.
Plastic car.
That'd be
Plastic,
so funny.
well,
Guy
plastic
with
fuel
plastic
car.
running car, plastic
fuel.
fueled car.
Yeah. No, he's a local legend. He seems a bit more of a presenter than he does a mechanic though. I haven't fact checked it though.
You need like fire. You need like it'd be like running a train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it like is it the steam engine?
That's how I kind of
You
imagine
just
it.
burn it like shoveling plastic into the furnace.
Shoveling water bottles and Duplo into this furnace. Here he comes. He's coming back down. Yeah,
I bought a train.
He's got the engineer overalls. He's dressed like Casey Jones.
Dude, that's what
He's got a mail sack with him.
Yeah, he's got a mail sack with him in 2025. Dude,
Got a conductor right
come
behind
on.
him.
It's called Gmail, bro.
Waving the red flag with a caboose.
That's what Whistling...
All aboard!
Whistling Diesel needs to do that. They need to make like a train car.
Get a steam engine.
Train vehicle, yeah.
Dude, steam engines are actually awesome.
Yeah.
Makes you
Peak
say that.
engineering.
I should hang out more with Dr. John. He's a pretty cool guy. Knows a lot about steam engines.
In general.
What if I lost it?
I agree. I
Where'd
mean,
it go?
what if?
What if?
What if?
What if?
You know what I think it's time for? Lightning prompt.
Bang.
Keenan, you get 10 seconds to come up with a prompt right off the top of the head. Hasn't prepared anything. Go. 10.
Okay.
9.
There's a beach, okay, and there's 5
3.
astronauts
2.
jumping up and down,
1.
exercising.
Gotcha. Why are they? What is the what
Come
if?
on,
You got to
bro.
start with what if.
What if?
Ready? 10 seconds. 10.
Well, what if there are 5 astronauts on a beach doing jumping jacks on a
Okay.
desert planet Bunch of aliens go for them. They're looking for their clothes. They're trying to find a way to.
So they're naked?
No, now they are. Yeah. Okay. See, that just went bad so fast.
Always.
So butt naked astronauts.
All right, Andrew, you lightning prompt ready?
Wow. How about this, Nate? How about this? You got a lightning prompt.
Okay.
Go
for it.
10.
All right.
9.
What if? Hey, you can't be loud. You can't break my concentration. You gotta be slow.
6.
What if there were cats and all of the cats did all your taxes for you?
Diddle your taxes. They diddle them?
Cats diddled your taxes.
Wow. Hey.
That's why everybody got cats.
Okay, because they do all your taxes for you.
Right, and you get some sleazy cats in there.
Sleazy ass cat.
Yeah. Cats are like, I know how to cook your bugs perfectly. Don't report that.
Yeah.
That was a business trip.
Yeah.
So
your trip to the grocery was a business trip.
That was a write-off. Yeah, for sure.
So they're just super scammy.
So just
every cat's a scammer.
Okay, so humanoid kittens that do your taxes, they've got eye patches, they're basically pirates. They live in your house? Are they sizes of humans?
Yeah, full size
human cat.
That's the size of a human.
A lion.
So lions are doing your taxes.
Yep.
Okay.
But the thing is, they're humans that just have the head of a cat.
Okay.
Like the Fortnite guy.
So it's a furry.
Yeah, your furries are doing your taxes now.
Great. Now I have something I can get behind.
Right.
Yeah, a prompt idea I can really get behind.
What if every single fast food restaurant was run by furries? You had to be served, every service-based industry, you had to be served by a furry.
I think
a lot of people would become furries.
It'd shape up. Well, a lot of people would shape up too, real quick. No, there's a lot of people that will not get behind the furry thing.
I'm not saying I'd get behind it or not, but
I
would say
I'll
that
get
it would
behind it, but I won't get in front of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No. Okay, well, how about this? What if there were a bunch of hot, sexy babes that rode around on surfboards and they offered you kombucha and
I'm getting married.
Drove you around? Well, I'm just hypothetical. It's true. Just a what if, Hey.
Okay, he's throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there. Hey, I don't want to be, inappropriate or anything. I'm just, thought.
Emphasis on thought.
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
More than one.
Lots of them.
Scads of them on a beach.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Whole
beach
plethora.
and just like out in the city, just like walking
with
around.
Surfboards.
Yeah, with surfboards.
Why do they have surfboards?
Surfboards full of kombucha.
Pumped full of kombucha.
Yeah, it's like a keg stand,
Yeah.
Every day just like lift the surfboard above your
those
head.
surfboards would be heavy as hell.
So there's a nozzle on the surfboard.
Surfboard's hollow like an old.
Is it pressurized kombucha?
Yeah, the surfboard's like a pillow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a keg stand.
Okay.
So what they do is the surfboard goes above their heads and you motorboat their heads.
Oh my god.
Okay, idea's over. Idea's over. The idea's done.
It is done.
Man, all right. Okay, let's move on to something that's more
It's like
intelligent.
Absolutely dastardly move that you could pull on them.
They're getting paid
well.
well. Like that's their job.
That's like tickling a mechanic that's like working in a high stress environment. He's like under a car about to like break his head open if he doesn't do something right.
Yeah, 400 pounds of kombucha on their head.
Yeah, and they drop it around and it flattens them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just walk around with a little feather on a stick. We should do that. We should go to like a grocery store with like a giant feather on a stick, and you just go around.
10 feet long.
Yeah.
Or you do it and then you launch it in the air and you just kind of like looking around and then it like lands somewhere way far away and you're like, you look around, you're like, whoa, what was
you
that?
Feel that shit?
You feel somebody was touching me. You feel that too?
Yeah,
that was weird.
You pull out a small one. Yeah.
Hey, come here.
No. What if you had to bring your own grocery cart to shopping centers and each shopping center had like cart repair, and you could kit out your cart like a car.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody has their own, and that's something that how like.
So they'd be
You
motorized.
get, like a middle-aged lady is not going to care about like getting a Hellcat or whatever,
Right.
Like they're not going to care.
You get a V8
But
on your
they
shopping
might
cart.
care
Fucking lit though.
about
It's the coolest middle-aged lady ever.
55-year-old lady just fucking
Yeah, I like
tearing it
doing
up.
donuts in the subway parking lot.
After getting a foot long.
So you get out of
It's
your
so cool.
get out of your 2000s Prius, and then you start up like your V8 shopping cart.
Yeah. You got a mini V8 under there. Yeah,
Pop the
let me
trunk,
tell you,
yeah.
somebody like cuts you off in the middle of the grocery, and you're like, watch it, asshole.
There's drag racing in aisle 14. We get the cops in here.
Managers, would you stop playing Hell's Bells, please? We're having a hard time hearing what the calls are. Hell's Bells.
Got a sub on your shopping cart.
Oh, yeah.
Going through the chip aisle.
Get a sub.
Just rattling those bags open.
Yeah, you can just like drive it around. They're all like lawnmowers.
How fast do they get up to? Like 25?
It's
Yeah, 25 miles.
however much you upgrade it.
Yeah.
You could get highway speed shopping cart.
No, you should be
That
able
would
to
be
do
sweet.
it. I mean, I know you should.
Full-size tires.
Yeah.
It would be a
Just
funny
a car.
Off-roading cart.
It's got like freaking.
You're in a Razor inside of a Sam's Club. Just
No, I mean, like, what if you did do that and you had like a really discreet engine in there? You actually bring it into a grocery.
oh, that's like purring.
Yeah. And like, just out of nowhere, just like right down the back of the deli aisle. And everyone's like, "Did you hear that?" And you got like a bunch of shit in the cart, so like no one can see the V8 engine in there, the freaking 200cc engine you got in there.
Choking smoke out.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Somebody
You're
else
cutting
hear
the
that?
engine,
Golly, my ears.
cutting the engine,
Or you-
swerving into the freezer aisle.
You break down.
Yeah.
Gotta call AAA.
On the phone, right next to the milk. Hey, yeah. Next to the cheese
I'm on
and
the
the
phone.
eggs.
It's really hot. My family could really use the. Yeah, I got a flat.
You got a fat. Can't get home.
I got ice cream in here. Everything's melting. Help a brother out. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I think it could be funny. That was an AI prompt.
You'd
Actually,
have
no, that
to-
wasn't. That was one of my few non-AI prompts.
Oh.
I have two more.
Okay. I know you're carrying.
What
Sorry.
if there were fully live streamed cage matches that were between inmates that actually had beef with one another?
Okay.
And they also announced what the beef was,
So you like vote on who you like.
and there were consequences for the loser.
Yeah, but if there was like one who
Apart
was a
from just-
murderer and one who was a loiterer, it's like everyone's gonna vote for the
I got
loiter.
beef with him.
Well, no, but like
Stole a
they
brownie.
would match you up with like,
No, but it's their beef.
Yeah,
it's
it's their
whoever's
beef, right?
got beef.
Okay, but let's say there are different gangs inside of
Okay.
the prison, and so
Right.
you can choose guys that are in like the same weight class.
Okay, so it's like a tournament.
So it's like a team-based prison. That'd be
Could
kind of
be, yeah.
fire. That
You
might be
tag out.
Yeah, you can tag out and hop back in.
Oh, man, the
So-
prisons would just start recruiting the nastiest criminals. They'd be like, "Hey, McGregor, can you kill somebody for real in
Yeah.
the street?"
Go out, just steal this car. It's my
Yeah.
grandma's car. She'll get you in. It'll be really easy sentence, like 6 months. You
Easy
can make our season so good.
We'll pay you millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, just go to prison.
We
Come on.
need this, okay? All we have are a bunch of freaking white boys in here. Bunch of freaking tax frauders, all right?
We got our team in Laxit. All right.
Everybody's really good at computers, but nothing else. They're not strong.
They
in
don't
the-
have that dog in them.
No.
Yeah.
We have no first-degree murderers among us.
Every single one of their team members is at least 5 MS-13 gang members. Okay. We're running on tax frauders over here.
We have peeping toms.
Yeah,
We have loiterers. We have drug offenders. All the heroin addicts are just constantly asking for smack.
The only way to bribe them is to tell them we'll give them more drugs if they win the fight. They never win the fight.
They just don't train.
They don't train
They have
enough.
no motivation. They're just looking for that next high. They don't know how to chase the dragon. But if you came in here, it could all be different.
You could really turn this ball club around.
Guy like Coach Carter, like that one math teacher from Stand and Deliver.
Oh yeah.
All of these kids are just unteachable or whatever. Like the McFarland running team, whips them all into shape.
All right.
Those movies are the best.
He's like, trust me, I'll inspire you.
I will inspire your criminals to do better this year. This season will be like the 2025 Knicks. All right. Apparently the Knicks are supposed to do really well this year. I don't know.
Really?
The Knicks?
I wonder who's
Let's
the
not
coach.
pretend like we know sports, guys.
I know the Knicks.
I don't.
What are you talking about? I know ball.
Yeah, ball
come
game
on.
was good.
I play a little ball. Yeah, ball is doing really great this year. I see a lot of people shooting shots they haven't shot before.
You know, stepping up to bat.
Stepping up to that
So many
plate.
points.
Yeah.
So many scores.
A lot of double faults, but you know.
Good players.
Hey, touchdown, hole-in-ones, all over the place. No, I can watch sports, but I can't talk sports. The dudes that can talk sports they got it going on. I don't know.
They like know what's up.
Yeah, they know like the relationship that players have between each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'd say the peak of that is like Shane Gillis, and I don't know. He just he grew up around sports, grew up playing them.
You think there's an advantage to knowing that information?
No.
I feel like it tells you a certain side of society. Yeah. I feel
There's
like
no
you get
advantage.
It tells
though.
you something about
No.
people. It doesn't tell you anything important.
It's like watching a TV show.
right. It's like me knowing about rappers or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's different if you're like, okay, this guy, he is a shining example of like a really good man because he got into football because of these reasons.
Right.
And it's like, oh yeah, like he just had a kid.
Yeah.
And his sister's dating Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Right.
He
And
rolled his
this
ankle
is-
last season, but he's all right now.
Yeah. He's going to be a great starting defense. He's going to make our team so good.
And this is why.
Can't wait.
I mean, it's a hobby. It's all for fun. It's like just keeping up on.
Yeah.
Keeping up on whatever. Fucking have you.
I think your hobby should strain you to do better, though, in many ways. Like, if your hobby isn't pushing you to do something that you haven't ever done before, you should probably consider either iterating your hobby or getting a new one.
If your hobby doesn't if you're not grinding on that, okay, if you're not becoming a better human, well, you just want to draw. All right, come on.
Nah, sometimes you got to put in reps. I understand that.
Yeah, cut off your ear, Van Gogh. Make a difference.
Yeah.
He cut off his ear so that he could
Draw an ear.
draw an ear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that the story?
No, I don't know.
I watched At Eternity's Gate,
Yeah, and they chopped off his hand so that he could draw a hand.
and he chopped off his
You're,
foot.
you're lying. His dick. You guys are lying to me.
Yeah, no,
No,
There
but he was
has
a
to
nut.
be-
He was a nut.
yeah, he's just crazy.
Yeah.
No, he took off his shoes so he could draw his shoes.
What are we talking about?
Talking about Van Gogh, played
Okay.
by Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Okay, but why did Van Gogh cut off his ear again? You guys don't know?
He was
Probably
crazy.
infected or something.
No, it wasn't infected. I think he was just crazy.
He probably
Seen
wanted
that,
to have
John.
extending ears.
Yeah, he wanted.
He
He
could
was
leave
like,
his
I'm
ear
tired of
somewhere."
hearing stuff out of this ear.
Yeah, this one
forget it.
sucks. My wife's always on my right. Fuck my right.
Yeah, but no, I remember watching that movie. That was a trip of a movie. Very long scenes, and then there are a lot of iconic scenes from it there too, like the one where he's looking at the sky and he's like,
Oh, that's the one. Okay. Now I kind of
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Wait, that's
I
the
hope
meme?
Whoever's listening
"Yeah, that's a
knows.
meme."
That's the meme where it's
Yeah.
just the guy looking up.
He's like
yeah, the guy that
staring
plays Green
really
Goblin.
concerned at the
Yeah.
sky. He's
Yeah.
like,
What? Like, yeah.
Wow,
And
I didn't-
Shorty starts.
I didn't know that was.
well, that's because it's
Van
like
Gogh.
Shorty left him or something.
Yeah, Shorty left him hard.
Okay, last one. What if TSA had to drink every drink that people brought in?
Oh, people would be.
TSA would be blackout
They'd
drunk
be
in a
dead.
day. Yeah.
No,
Or-
TSA would be dead.
Anything over 5 ounces.
No
they,
one likes a TSA.
They had to drink,
Yeah.
or they had to use it.
Okay.
Like if you brought in like shampoo and it was over 5 ounces, they had to use it right in front of you. They're like, oh golly, I gotta use this shampoo now.
Start washing their hair.
Yeah, they gotta wash their
I
hair.
got held up for like 20 minutes in line. This guy started taking his braids out. Like, Couldn't freaking get through.
Or you go there, yeah.
Just a jar of poison.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, use it.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting.
Take it, huh?
Come on, you don't
Just
want it.
Throw it away. You gotta use it.
It's
Remember
over
the
5
rules.
ounces. Remember,
Drink it.
poison.
Or I mean, you just
You tell them it's poison.
It's poison.
Here, this is gasoline.
you know the job, all right? Come on, you signed up for a reason. Yeah. So what perk would like outweigh that shit? You know, $1 million a year.
Perk? Oh, you mean they'd have to be paid.
Good wages.
It's the gallon of PCP.
Yeah, I got a PCP. Oh,
I love this job. Fuck this. Yeah,
It's a-
dude, my guy.
It's a gallon of PCP. I
Daps
mean,
him up.
PCP doesn't mellow you out.
no PCP.
Oh, no.
Wires you up.
Turns you into madman.
PCP, yeah, it
You're crazy.
that's your final form
Yeah.
as a human.
No, you're picking up the car to save the children right there.
Yeah,
I was with two of my dumbass friends one time, and we
Nice.
were on vacation.
I
And
thought you were gonna say PCP.
no, well, I'm about to.
Okay.
But we went to McDonald's,
Uh-huh.
and for some reason none of us had money, so we were just hanging out outside.
Right.
And this lady drives by. She's a little bigger, and she has. Why don't you raise your eyebrows like that?
Nothing.
I said bigger.
And I was like,
You flicked your eyebrows up like,
I
oh,
just-
whoa, yeah, big one.
I don't know. A picture got into my mind
Right.
where she's like still in her car and
That's on
everything.
me. She was in her car the whole time.
And she like drove up, window
So
down.
she drove
and
up, and she basically
top.
She, okay, all right.
It's like
With a
completely
surfboard full of kombucha.
No,
No.
just hair pulled back in a ponytail, just frowning at everything.
But she bought our food, and she went through the drive-through, and we were out front, so we didn't see the interaction between her and the bag. And so we went and we ate all this food, and then my two buddies start tripping out, and they're like, "She likes the food," and they were fiending, like they wanted to be on something so bad. They were like, we went to the skate park, and they were asking everybody for weed, so they were just trying to get high. So they basically worked them. They both worked each other out into like placebo effect. PCP is what they called it. They said they were on PCP.
Yeah, placebo CP.
Ain't no way.
There's no way.
No, it was so stupid.
I'm
It was
sorry.
the dumbest thing I was ever a part of. And I was just like, you guys are fucking idiots. This is
Wow.
stupid. Live with it. But yeah, they were like genuinely tweaking out. And I was just like,
And then you
guys
fell in love with that woman.
Yeah, no, we got together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I motorboated her tits while I drank kombucha.
She had a surfboard and kombucha. What else do you do?
Yeah, it's true. How do you?
Surfboard and pressurized kombucha. Come on. I did a keg stand on her lap. I'm an absolute demon. Yeah.
Surfboard of kombucha. Well, fellow castaways, we're going to cut it there. This has been the Riff Raft. Thanks for drifting with us. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.